Once the noise of the crowd is gone and the anchors are cut, you will be left completely alone. And that is when the real agony begins. Most motivational speakers will tell you that the moment you decide to change your life, you will feel a massive surge of empowering energy. They tell you that you will sit down at your desk, filled with inspiration, and immediately start building your empire. But I am not a motivational speaker, and I am not here to lie to you. The truth about the 6-month reset is far more brutal. When you finally turn off your phone, close your door, and sever the ties with your toxic anchors, you are not going to feel inspired. You are going to feel panic. When the noise of the world abruptly stops, you are thrust into a psychological space that I call the void. The void is the deafening silence of an empty room. It is the exact moment you realize that there are no more distractions, no more excuses, and no one else to blame. For the first 30 days, the void will feel like absolute agony. And there is a very specific biological reason for this. For the past decade, your brain has been deeply conditioned to receive an artificial chemical hit of dopamine every 3 minutes. You get it from scrolling through infinite social media feeds, from checking the news cycle, and from the constant pinging of text messages. Your brain has become addicted to this cheap effort stimulation. When you suddenly remove all of those triggers, your brain enters a state of literal chemical withdrawal. You will sit down at your desk with a financial report or a blank document for your business plan, and within 5 minutes, your hand will automatically switch, reaching for a phone that isn't there. Your chest will feel tight. You will experience an overwhelming, irrational urge to turn on the television, just to have some background, just to hear another human voice. You will feel intense FOMO. The fear of missing out. You will imagine your friends having the time of their lives at the bar while you are sitting alone in the dark. This is the crucial.
You said the
This is the exact moment where the 99%
hours?
they reach the void, they feel
No,
the
you
agonizing
talking about
discomfort and silence, and they immediately surrender. They turn the television back on.
Alright, I'm gonna text
They
you.
text the toxic friend. They run back
I'll
to
be here,
the
cut 'em right here.
uncomfortable embrace of the crowd. If you want to survive the void, you must completely reframe how you view the act of being alone. In the English language, there are 2 distinct words that describe being by yourself. The first word is loneliness. Loneliness is a state of profound suffering. It is the feeling that you are isolated against your will. It is the belief that the crowd is having a massive party, and you were not invited. Loneliness is a state of emotional weakness. The second word is solitude. Solitude describes the exact same physical reality. You are still sitting alone. But the psychological state is entirely different. Solitude is a state of immense power. It is a choice. It is a conscious decision to isolate yourself in order to achieve a higher objective. Solitude is the laboratory where building is a great. It's the only place in the universe where the noise of the crowd is finally quiet enough for you to actually hear your own thoughts. For the first time in your life, you will not react to the agenda of the news anchor or the agenda of your boss or the agenda of your friends. You are finally alone with your own strategic mind. When you embrace solitude, something miraculous happens to your brain. You must allow yourself to experience deep, uninterrupted boredom. Modern society treats boredom like a disease that must be cured immediately with a screen. But boredom is actually the precursor to immense creativity. When you starve your brain of cheap dopamine and mindless entertainment, your brain will panic at first. But eventually, it will adapt. To entertain itself, your mind will start generating high-quality ideas. You will suddenly figure out the solution to a complex business problem that has been bothering you for months. You will connect